Hello, everybody.
Oh, he's not here. I thought he'd been here by now.
Ah, well, yeah. Well, I did only send him the link 12 hours ago. So.
Hi, everybody.
Hello,
Hey, Dr. Tim.
hello, YouTube.
Hey, finally arrived.
Hello.
Yo.
Yeah, that link's been there since like 12 hours ago, John.
Well, the problem's not you. The problem's Messenger, or because it was saying that the link that was there was. Hang on, there's two links that were there that aren't there anymore. I don't know. It's just strange things. I don't know.
Sabotage.
Oh well, you're here. That's the main thing, mate.
We're here because we're here because we're here.
Yeah, look, the thing I sent on Tuesday,
yeah.
and then me asking a minute ago for it, this wasn't there.
Yeah, I had the same thing. I'm with you. All good.
Yeah, the problem's not
Are you
you
really
or me. It's these streaming services.
Anywho,
It's nice to have you back, Gary.
for one day only.
Yes, we've been missing you.
Oh, hang on. Steve Paul's ringing me.
Oh, maybe not.
2 seconds.
A nice haircut, Tim.
Thank you. I got them all cut.
Yes, you look a lot slimmer. The head seems to have shrunk.
Yeah, makes a difference. I think your head's as big as mine. If you let the hair go, it's just like, wow, that is unsettling.
Yeah, it's almost normal dimensions now.
Yeah, it's an optical illusion. It's the pleats.
How are you, John? Sorry, go on, Tim.
No.
You all right, John?
Yeah, all good.
Good. Everyone's good. Kay's in hospital.
Oh.
Anyway, she got taken in this morning. Well, say taken in. She went to the doctors and they've told her she's got to go into hospital. So before she'd even come out of the doctors back to the car, she'd rang my mum and said, "Can you take me? Because Mike's got a live stream and I don't want him to miss it."
Ugh.
So she's gone off to the hospital with my mum. So she's going to text me and let me know how she's getting on. She's just messaged me now and asked me which live stream it is today.
Oh, I hope it all goes well.
Yeah.
They think she's got lithium toxicity, like lithium poisoning, because she's on lithium medication and she's not been drinking enough fluid, so she's got dehydrated and her body's not flushed it out.
Okay.
So it's built up in the system. So hopefully they'll sort it out. I'm sure they will.
Yeah, she's in the best possible place for it then.
Yeah.
And you need to stop making soup with AAA batteries in it.
Yes.
Hidden in the beef Wellington.
He's just asked where the live stream is so that she can watch it while she's in the waiting room.
Yeah.
Isn't she in enough pain?
Yes, I'm sorry to hear that Kay's not very well.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers with Kay. Hopefully she gets that resolved nice and quick without any hiccups.
Yeah. I mean, we knew something was wrong because she started being sick on Sunday, but then she stopped. And it's not unusual for her to be sick. But over the last 3 days, she's been getting more and more shaky, and she's not been able to use her hands and things like that. So she went to the doctors this morning. They went, "Yeah, your blood pressure's really, really low, and this isn't good. So we're sending you for blood tests, and you got to go to hospital." So fingers crossed she'll be. I'm sure she will. She's tough as old boots, this Kay. Right. Let's get on with
Yes, as I was saying before Steve Paul rang me, one day only this week, I'm afraid. At the fire station tomorrow. So, anyway.
Are we ever going to get you back semi-regularly?
At the moment, I have no idea. Well, next Friday I'll be here.
Yeah.
Because it's only every other Friday.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. We miss you. The people miss you. They miss their Lord Shelfie, High Sheriff of Telford. Should we get on with the comments?
Please.
Bob says, "Good morrow, all. Belated honour of our Antipodean compatriots. I have decided to turn today upside down. An early morning dinner will be followed by an evening breakfast. Apparently, that's a really good way to lose weight because you're having the biggest meal at the start of the day where you're going to burn the calories off through the day.
Okay.
So that makes, if you think about it, it makes sense.
We're having breakfast burritos for tea tonight. So
They're delicious.
It as well.
See, that's just confusing because you're having breakfast at tea time, but it's also tea.
Well, funny enough, I'm having all three meals I'm having today are, strictly speaking, breakfast.
Yeah.
Because I had toast this morning. I'm having overnight oats with fruit at lunchtime, and then breakfast burrito for my tea. So,
Well, at least you're staying fairly healthy.
do what? Every meal's the most important meal of the day, dear.
Yes.
Especially when you cook it.
Matthew says, Bob, that sounds fine. Just don't have a poo.
Well, that's
I
right.
suppose you don't want to have a poo upside down. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Right, yeah.
That's completely confused Marion as she walked past.
At least you didn't follow
that,
through.
Wouldn't it?
David the Valley says, "G'day all."
David.
Hello.
JT's in. He says, "Hello, Robert. Happy Thursday, everyone. Weekend is in sight."
Yes. Adam. Oh, speaking of which, people, Adam is now our YouTube moderator. So he's keeping an eye on you all in chat.
He's been issued with his big red button.
As well as.
Yes. He is now officially a spanner. Because he has a spanner after his name.
But am I right in thinking? Oh, he is on there. I thought it was a shield now.
It could be on YouTube. Yeah, Modders did say, didn't she? But yeah, on StreamYard, he is a spanner, as is Modders and Julian. So we have Modders, who's IC moderation. We have Julian, who's IC research, and we have Adam, who's IC YouTube. There we go. Or YouTube chat, anyway.
All these important positions to keep this flowing.
Yeah.
Anyway, talking of flowing.
Our new moderator says, "Hello all. I'll be back for stream starting. Just finishing this audiobook."
Yes.
Good idea.
Tim.
Carl Jones is in. He says, "Hey all."
Carl,
Hey, Carl.
hello.
Oh, Carl's a new member as well, Gary.
Nice one.
He joined the other day.
Cool. Welcome to the Madhouse.
Yeah. Matt says, "Hi all." Hello, Matt.
Matt. And beware the paws with claws, otherwise known as Gary, not me, the other one, says, "Greetings, fellow kit hoarders and assemblers. Bobby, what are you doing now? If in Korea, what then? Kimbap and soju, maybe."
Joe says, "Great idea, Bob. I love breakfast at night. It reminds me of my partying days when I wore a younger man's clothes. When I wore a younger man's clothes. I like to AI."
Hello to all.
Yes.
Do you need to put your glasses on, John?
No, it was a piss take.
Dorcosaurus says, "Hello."
Hello, Dorcosaurus. Adam, if you can please give the channel a wee follow if you're new, give the video a like, and don't forget to comment too if you watch it back. Yes, please.
Lube and subscribe, people. Oh. Tiffany says, "Good morning, folks. Hope you're all well. Please don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. And thank you."
That was very Scottish Mrs. Brown.
I know it was. It was very Mrs. Doubtfire. And
Yeah.
It's like a cross between Mrs. Miggins from Postman Pat and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. Help is on the way, dear.
Patrick says, "G'day all."
Patrick.
Matthew says, my BVC stickers have just arrived. Thank Postman Pat. That's timely.
Yes.
Yes.
And one of the ones he got was "Shut the F up, John," which I thought was.
Has he got to shut the F up, Benji, though?
Oh no. David says, "Good day, Mikey, Lord Gary, Timmah, and John."
G'day, David.
And Gary Markham says, "Why do English people cross their fingers? I don't understand this."
Don't know.
For luck.
It's for luck. Yeah.
I've just realised the left side of the screen is black tops, beards, dark beards, and dark hair, and the right side of the screen is blue tops, white to nearly no hair.
And I have got a little bit of stubble today, so
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a bit as well.
yeah, more than me. Mine will be gone tomorrow morning.
So, Phil says, "Good afternoon, everyone."
So if we could literally say to Gary or Johnson, come over to the dark side.
I'm not entirely convinced that you are not actually a magpie or a bird or something piloting a human's body. Because you see anything vaguely resembling a pattern and you're like, oh, pattern recognition.
Yeah, I have noticed that over the years.
Ian says, hello, yes, I have changed my name.
Yes, he's changed it to Alien.
Alien.
I'm working like a one-armed paper hanger here. I've got phone calls coming in, WhatsApp messages coming in. I'm trying to do this. Benji's barking. I'm not going to get that. Yeah,
Gasora says, "Hi, Mike and guest panel. It's good seeing everyone. Hello.
It's good to be here. It's just life is so busy at the moment.
Yeah, it's like you're a guest now rather than a presenter, isn't it? Like a guest presenter.
Guest in my own house sometimes."
Yeah.
Bob says, "Message for Mikey. Do you want another of the same tractor for a collaborative competition or a different one for a more spicy life?"
I think the question for that would be to Kay, really.
Well, she wants a tractor, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's what he's on about.
I've just had a message from Skiffin saying, "Get off the phone." What is going on today?
Maybe do the same, because that way then she can follow along, sort of thing. If that's okay, Bob. Yeah, because that's what we're doing with the Roman legionaries.
Yeah. Joe confirms that Timmah has a Super Bowl haircut. Sea Hags 31, Pats 20. Sorry, Timbo.
Ooh. You know what? We are the underdogs. I can't even be grumpy about that, but that's all right. That's all right. You gotta go with the underdogs, especially when it's the Pats.
Ooh, the Avro Heritage Museum has just had an extension. Planning permission for an extension approved.
Ooh. I just had an extension hearing about that.
Joe also says he hopes Kay is okay, Mikey.
Cheers, buddy.
Skiffins, if you're in chat and lurking in the background, stop it, you naughty boy. I do apologise, gentlemen. I've completely lost the thought because my phone keeps going off.
I like the way you work, Gary. Like, Mama raised a complainer, but not a quitter. Like, you'll do it, but we'll hear about it.
Hey, his mum rang him up and pretty much planned his funeral on the phone for him.
Yeah.
Because he turned 60.
Hey, I am not the pet project in this house anymore. My son is now the pet. Back in a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
So David then says, "Oh, Mikey, I do hope she'll be okay."
I'm sure she will, buddy.
Doxaurus says, to give my doggy her morning treat. Be right back.
Okie dokie. JT, Mikey, thoughts for Kaylee? Thank you, buddy.
Get well soon, Kay, says Matthew.
Our best wishes go with you both, Mikey, from Patrick.
Thank you. Jim says, AAA batteries in the soup. I see nothing. I hear nothing. Well, that's random.
Yeah, Patrick soup. Ian says, best wishes to Kay.
Thank you, buddy.
JT says, imagine having curry in the morning, like driving a car on the highway at speed.
Oh, he is. James
Skipping says,
yeah, the
Master's here at the bench.
Oh, sorry. What was I reading? It wasn't my turn. Here's Master.
Why I oughta.
Well, JT says, why are we having a modders mutiny? We're not. There's no problem. So just welcoming another one as far as I'm aware.
Yes.
Kay says, hi from me and Gil.
She'll buy for that. It's Jill.
Jill.
Sorry.
Was it short for Jillian, yes?
Yeah, short for Jillian.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. The only Jillian I know is a J. My bad.
Is it, though? What about your grandma's sister?
Is she not a J?
No.
Oh.
Julian says, morning all.
So I wind her up and call her Mam, which is Welsh for mum.
Hi, Kay. Get well soon, Kay.
Oh, it's me. Mr. Jim says, greetings and salutations to all on screen.
I was watching the Whippet series back last night.
Oh, yes.
Jim has been with us since the very
Skippins, pack it in.
Jim was with us when we first started doing the Whippet build. He was commenting. So thank you for your support, Jim. It's been 2 years, nearly.
Yeah, cheers, Jim.
We started the Whippet build on the 11th of April, 2024.
Wow.
So the 11th of April this year is
on the 11th of April, the day after
it's on
the 10th.
Saturday.
Oh.
So on the Friday, on the 10th, it'll be the day before the 2-year anniversary of us starting the 3 Veterans build series.
Where are we up to?
I have no idea because Skippins tried to ring me then, and I know he's messing me up.
Julian says, "Watch your panel."
And Jim says hello to all the usual suspects in chat.
Hello.
Julian, yeah, be back in a bit. Kerry here.
All right, Julian.
JT says, Gary, it was a run by fruiting.
A run by fruiting. Oh.
Ollie says, good afternoon.
Hello, Ollie.
Oi.
And Joe says, glad you noticed that, Timmy. He claims to be colourblind. I don't know about that.
Yeah, he more just picks up on
colourblind and not being able to tell the difference between black and lighter colours.
Oh, I just look like a negative anyway, don't I?
I thought you were going to say something else. Then. Thank God you didn't. Whose turn is it?
I believe we're up to Gary.
Gary says, Mr. Morris, you need an answering message. Would you like one in Korean? No, I'm going to get one in Black Country.
How did you get your own name wrong? Surely your brain would default to your name, not get their
Why
name
did I
wrong.
get my name wrong?
Because his name's Gary, the same as yours.
Yeah, he said Gary. And then he said Mr. Morris. He read it out. Yeah.
No, he said a name before it. Went, oh, no, Gary.
Oh, I said Patrick first, didn't I? Yeah. Hey, look. There's not a lot left working up there anymore. Yes,
why would you default to your own name? That seems weird. I've never forgotten someone's name and gone, fuck it, Tim. you come here.
So James is playing Minecraft, apparently.
Yeah, looks like it. He's turned a bit green.
No, James is playing mind games with me.
Have you ever thought of putting your phone on silent?
No, because
it'll still vibrate. You won't hear it on the camera.
Yeah, I'm no good with that. And
have you seen the one of the kid and his grandpa gives him a copy of the H guy's book for his birthday, and he's like, Father, no, I said Minecraft. It's pretty funny. Adam says, I'll time him out for 10 quid or a Freddo, since they're basically the same price.
Yeah.
Freddos used to be 2p. They're only about that big.
Freddo, you mean Freddo Frog? Chocolate?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
chocolate.
Right.
They're
That
only
was
about
my
that
nickname
big.
when I was
Yeah,
a-
not about that big. Oh,
when I
you,
was a
do
little
you get
lad.
you don't get the caramello koalas over there, of course, do you?
No.
We get
No,
caramel
they're-
Freddos.
Do you?
Yeah.
Plagiarists.
JT, how's Robin today, Tim?
She's fantastic.
You signed
Same
up-
as every day. She's
Oh,
Have you got that kid signed up to a modelling agency yet?
She's already posing, isn't she?
Yeah.
she's gorgeous. Yeah,
She
she's
looks
my
at the
favorite.
camera like, ooh, what's that?
Yep, she's my favorite.
Oh,
Is it me? Jim says, cheers, Mikey, Gary, and John. It's been all my pleasure and a privilege to be in on this from the start. It's been our pleasure having you with us for the ride, Jim.
yes.
You know, I said to you before we went live, Jakey started work today.
Yes.
He's got a job volunteering 2 mornings a week. He's just had a promotion. Not only is he in the coffee shop in the community grocery on a Thursday morning, he's now in the coffee shop in the afternoon.
Good on him.
GM says, Shelfie, ring them back.
Well, yes, I could, but I knew the second one was Skiffins messing about.
Duke says, "G'day, all you beautiful people."
Good day,
Hey.
Duke.
There's actually on one of the Duke was with us from the start as well with the Whippet, and there's
Yeah.
one episode where John got his name wrong and called him Beef Wellington.
I did, yeah. There
And-
was a murder trial going on at that time. Somebody was poisoned with beef Wellington.
Yeah.
A
And
couple of people died.
Mr. Skelly was with us early on and then disappeared for a while and then came back.
Yeah, and Gary Evans was with us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
He
All
was-
sentimental in my old age.
Yeah. Hello, Skelly.
Hey, Dave.
He says, aloha, chaps. I don't wear chaps. Too cold on the arse cheeks.
James says, sorry, I'm off. Someone's calling. Yeah.
Funny. Joe says, Mikey, a man of Mr. Morris's stature cannot silence his phone.
Good point. Every call I get's an important one.
Yeah.
JT says, "That's cute, Timmah."
Just
Yeah,
because you
she
keep asking
is.
for a call back from 118. Wait Rose says, afternoon chaps, back in the North Wing. Yes.
Oh, you're back from
Great to hear.
Germany.
Welcome back.
He's been at the Nuremberg Toy Fair.
He was texting me whilst he was away, and it was quite funny, especially once it got to like Tuesday night, and he'd had a few beers and things. It was quite interesting.
I really love you, Marky.
And another thing.
He's a good lad.
Hmm.
Whose turn was it?
Oh,
Oh, all right, I'll go. Joe says, good for him, Mr. Morris.
Yeah, he's a good lad. With all the issues he's got, he's a good lad.
He is.
Totally Scale Model says, "Afternoon."
Afternoon, Steve.
Afternoon, sir.
Julian laughed my ass off at the H's Guys book. Mum once got consoles confused and wanted to get a 10-year-old magazine subscription for his birthday. She asked me if there was a magazine for Playboy. You can imagine my face.
Oh.
How would I know, Mother? Ask Dad.
That's like when my mother asked me when I was a teenager, John, what is a head job? Anyway. GM. No, the other one. Waitrose says, already booked for next year. Well done.
Good for you.
Matthew says, "Couldn't get the STFU Benji sticker as seen too many Lassie films. Little Timmah's fallen down the well, Benji."
Yeah, probably because Benji pushed him down.
Where is he, boy?
Excellent.
Very
Are
good.
we chatting now?
Yes, very much. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
tornadoes, go!
Right. Let us head
Let me change.
downwards.
Change
29
camera.
people watching. Hey, what? Oh, we had on Tuesday, John. We had a record stream.
Oh, what? So
We had-
yeah. You should,
we had
drink more fluids.
I knew he was going to say something like that.
we had 429 chat comments.
Oh my god!
Yeah. How on earth did we keep up with that?
Oh, I don't know.
We
I
must have
need
been
to
incredibly
go
efficient.
grab something back in 10 seconds.
10,
So the
8.
chat, you've got 429 to beat, which should be easy if Gary and Bob are in there,
Well,
and
yeah.
JT.
What you got to do is just make sure you're not
And back.
commenting too quickly, otherwise it'll consider you as spam. Julian says, I paused and said, I think you mean PlayStation or Game Boy, Mum. There is a magazine for Playboy, but it's more top shelf. Yes. Julian, I was in my 30s, by the way. Mum was in her 60s. JT, I do think Benji with a muzzle would look like Hannibal Lecter. Yes.
More like Hannibal Lecter.
Joe says, that's funny, Julian. Cool.
So I have now got to melt these these
Oh, those
nodules.
dinguses. Yeah.
GM
Yes,
says, top shelf or lower deck, Julian.
Lower deck.
Is the plural of dingus dingai?
No, it's dinguses.
No,
Dingus.
it's
Dinguses.
okay. So you said you're leaving the antenna things off the sides of the tail, didn't you, John?
Well, I've just put an antenna on. Maybe you can see it.
No, the ones on the side of the tail.
Yeah, the VOR antennae. Yeah, so I'm going to leave them off till later, because otherwise I'll just knock them off anyway. So they
What
don't
about
have any
the-
locators.
It's flying, it's flapping its wings.
That worked very
meant to
well.
Go
Not.
off and buy some epoxy resin. I did not. Aquadeer. Araldite, I should say, but I didn't get any, so I'm not going to put it in the nose weight. I'll do that later. What I'm going to play with before I do anything else is zhuzhy up the cockpit. So a bit of brass. This is a thing that just I learned about tornadoes. I have air, sort of aircon tubes coming to the side of the head box, and they're almost like a pinky orange sort of color, a rubber tube. So I'm going to simulate them with a bit of brass.
Do you reckon I'd be able to paint the cockpit and get the decals in if I do it with the fuselage closed up?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay, I'll do part builds up.
Yeah, I'm going to finish bunging the tail together, and then I'm pretty much going to go back to finishing the cockpit.
Yeah. No, I would do. Yeah, I wouldn't attempt that stunt, even if the seats weren't in. Yeah, it's going to be very, very tricky. Certainly to get the. Just play it safe.
Yeah, just building sections. Together. Cool.
Oh,
JT says, Ben. Sorry, go on, Gary.
JT says,
Thank you,
Benji,
hang on.
I had dog food with fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Adam was asking, Timmah, how are you finding the TMM paints?
So I'm still haven't actually purchased some. So my local joint, I know, right? With the baby, I was accidentally housebound for like 4 days before I went, oh wow, I really need to actually make an effort to get out of the house. Yeah, right. So yeah, I went out and got my hair cut and stuff, and I picked up the paints I needed for the ICM build. And while I was there, I had a look, and they didn't have the TMM paint range. So I'm gonna have to do an online order. But having a look at that stuff you sent me, Adam, I'm very excited to get my hands on them.
It looks good.
What's all that about?
True metallic metals.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I have a set of the red one, the ruby red ones.
Oh, the Vallejo.
Yeah,
Vallejo.
so it's
Vallejo.
Vallejo's new range, and they are brilliant by all accounts.
£14, Gary. You get the base color, the light color, the shade color, and just a normal general color.
Yeah,
cool.
So it's a like four color system. So yeah, if you're operating in those, you will basically have like all your highlights and your shades and stuff, rather than just painting, say, a coat of gold and then putting a brown wash over it. Yeah. And it becomes very flat. This way you can have like really good dimension and be like deliberate on where you want your highlights and stuff, which normally is pretty hard to do with metallics. But this formulation is really, really good by all accounts.
Cool. I shall put that on the list for my people to
for your accounts department.
Invest. Oh, no, don't tell her.
Yeah.
Alien says Tuesday was a record show. Oh yeah, we were talking about films and TV and stuff. A very popular subject. Yeah,
it is on this channel. We always end up on talking about films and TV shows. Most of the time, he's saying, "No, never watched it."
Films, music, food, that sort of thing. Quite popular, apparently. Adam says, "I think you'll love them. I found the light imperial gold a great champagne color.
Very nice.
It does look really nice. You show me pictures of it."
76.
Gary says, "Mikey, best fit all the decals before you close the cockpit tub and instrument panels." Yeah, I shall do that. Alien says, "Afternoon, Julian. Midweek meet last night was good, wasn't it?" Ooh. TBG's in. He says, "Hi, everyone."
TBG, how the devil are you, sir?
Where the hell is part 54? There's no logical order into how they've laid these parts out on the sprue, is there?
No, that's not, you don't get that with Revell.
I thought Germans were supposed to be into precision and efficiency.
Yeah, but then you've got get as much on the sprue as you can.
Yeah, it's like they sort of designed the instructions and then worked out how to get all those pieces onto sprues.
Yeah,
in the most efficient way possible.
June says, "I have the Gallery pens for metal colors. Nice range, I think." You like them, don't you, Gary?
I like Gallery, however you say it. Stuff. I like their airbrushes.
Okay, there's 54. So the sprue with the intake, yeah, it's sort of diagonal to that, next to other bits you've removed, so it's probably going to be hard to find.
Ah, there. Yeah, I see. Thank you.
Yeah, so the gallery airbrush that I've got with the trigger, as opposed to the normal sort of airbrush.
Yeah.
Has revolutionized spraying for me.
Yeah.
With my particular issues with my hands and that. So
yeah. Waitro says, "Julian, they're doing some more later this year. Not sure what colours yet." Yeah.
That's the baby there.
Ah.
Love it. Absolutely love it. David of the Valleys, having to fettle the air brakes on this Italeri Tonka, not looking good. I thought the Italeri Tonka was all right.
It depends which scale, I guess.
Which scale was all right, John?
Well, I've not built the 32nd one.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So those intakes on the 48 one are not a problem at all.
There we go.
I've just got this here to get the colours right for the cockpit.
That looks a nicer scale, actually, for doing a Tornado.
You know that when I did the 132nd tornado, the Welcome to Schleswig one, where you when you put the air intakes on, at the back there was a gap.
Where's my stabby
Yes.
thing?
And it was on both of them, and I take it that is supposed to be there.
You mean that one there?
Yes, right. That's answered my question. It's supposed to be there.
Yes.
I left it as it was supposed to be there because they were both exactly the same. So I thought, I don't think this is me.
Jim says, Duke, hello, my fellow original viewer.
Yes.
He's an OG. Wait, Rose says, German efficiency is a myth. Waiting for my train, I was told it was cancelled. There was a replacement, but we couldn't get on it. There is a replacement, but you, sir, you Englishman, you shall not get on it. Jim says, Wait, Rose, stuff your train... Oh, no, sorry. Gary, stuff your train experience sounds like the Italian railway system before the
M guy.
Yeah.
He did make the trains run on time.
Yeah. It's worth the effort. Oh, joking. Adam says they're looking at 200 military lines, clear range, a matte range, and a fluorescent range. Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh. Yeah.
Fancy.
David says it's the 148th version. I need to clamp that.
I didn't have a problem with them.
June says, yes, Alien. MMM is enjoyable. Almost as good as the stream. Cough, not creeping at all. I quite like watching LMM YouTube channel.
I don't know what that is.
Laurie's Mechanical Marvels.
Okay.
It's trains and fire engines and stuff. He goes around driving different trains and talking about how they work and things.
There you go. I've started watching one called The Bracket Factory. There's a guy who's trying to restore a 110-year-old. It's cross. Well, it's called a Nera car. It's a cross between a moped and it's a two-wheel car, really.
Yeah.
But I don't think it has any mechanical background because, like, it's strange watching somebody use a vernier caliper to measure something and then hold it up to a ruler to work out how long it is.
That's kind of counterproductive. JT, Mr. Waitrose, I found my way through northern Germany by a miracle. The train from Hamburg to Berlin was good. Hamburg to Cuxhaven was good. Cuxhaven to Hamburg, tougher, but worked out fine. Yeah.
Sorry, it's Marion saying goodbye.
Christ, did you swallow your microphone then or something?
Who?
You just went really loud, like you had the microphone right up to your face.
No, the microphone's right over the other side of the desk.
Weird.
Did you lean towards the desk at that point?
I was doing what I'm doing now, so I was head down.
Okay.
Bye, Marion.
There you
Burn
go.
him.
Gino says, hello, Mikey, John, Gary, and Tim. Hello, Gino.
Hi,
Hope you feel a
Gino.
bit better now.
Hey, mate.
Yeah. It was a case of, hello, my pretties.
Yeah, the other day, Gary, Gino had a temperature of 40.
That's not good for you.
No, that's brain boiling territory.
That's when you... Oh, no, you don't want... That does things to your insides, that does.
Yeah. The brain doesn't like that.
She turned me into a newt.
A newt.
I got better.
Says that. Army Painter do a range of their speed paints, contrast style paints as pens. Apparently, they're very good. It's interesting. Army Painter, if you want us to review it, feel free to get in touch.
I've used Army Painter stuff before.
Yeah.
And I think our Tiffers uses some Army Painter stuff as well.
Well, I have no
They're
bias.
a bit like Citadel, though. They can't call them, they can't call their colours, olive green, or it's got to be goblin green or
Sherman green or something like that.
So I'm never quite sure about the colours and all that. So
yeah, JT says, OG, I would rather be Randall, Fidget, or Wally. OG, original gangster.
Yeah.
No idea.
I'd rather be Randall and Hopkirk.
No, he's saying like Og, like OG, Og, and Randall, Fidget, or Wally, other members of the Time Bandits.
Of course.
Right. The youth of today understood that.
You still didn't get it. At least
No, I
I've got
haven't
an
seen it
excuse.
for many years.
Paul Wiltsh is in. He says, "Hi, troops." Paul.
Hey, Paul.
The Army Painter paints got much better.
Yeah.
When I first tried them, I was not a fan. Like they were too glossy and a bit, gloopy and stuff. I didn't like them. But when they came out with their last range of war paints, they were really, really good. So my brother uses them almost exclusively.
Well, they stopped doing a range a few months ago, didn't they? Did you see the video for it that they did? They did a video of the staff doing a Viking burial for the paint range. They literally got a box of the paints and just put them on a bonfire. But yeah,
don't try that at home, children.
No. Don't stick
try
paint
that
on
at home, especially if they're daddy's paints.
Yes. June says he's an OG, old git. How very rude. That's not what I meant, and you know it.
Talking about me again.
You said it. Trevor says, "Hi all, I've got my Models for Heroes bundle from Airfix. Great bundle and pricing." Yeah, have you seen that, Gary?
Is that the one where you've got the ferret?
Yeah, the ferret, the lifeboat.
The lifeboat.
Yeah.
And
too soon.
Now would be the perfect time for you to get that bundle, Gary, because then you could replace your
shelf.
Your lifeboat.
Doesn't come with a shelf.
Well, yeah, I could do, because in Lee's new flat, he has got a spare bedroom.
Yeah. And it's not.
That's
like
where I'll end up if I buy them.
Well, it's not like you'd be losing too much money, is it, on something you've already got? Because you don't have it anymore because you smashed it.
I still got it.
Oh, you kept it?
I've kept it. Yeah, it's.
Is it a reminder not to go near any DIY?
It's a reminder not to do a floaty thing again. Although I may be doing a type of floaty thing soon. Depends.
Trevor says, "Oh no, I've just read that one." Paul says, "I'm currently hanging a door for my oldest son's bedroom." Yeah.
If you want any tips,
we're rearranging the bedrooms, Gary, upstairs.
All right.
So what we're doing is, because Morgan doesn't stay over very often anymore, is we're putting him in the box room, and we're turning the back bedroom into a classroom for Kay.
Oh, I remember you saying about that the other day. Yeah, that's good.
So we took the old wardrobe apart last night. We've put a shelving rack up in the built-in wardrobe and turned that into a stash cupboard.
Yeah.
And she's painting the room and stuff. And then she's going to have like a corner with a bean bag in it where she can just sit and read and things.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I think it's important that everybody has their own little individual space where they can just go.
Yeah, we can call it the K Cave.
Yeah, I mean, even if, you don't do anything, if you just sit in there and ponder life's...
Yeah. Well,
I don't mean the toilet when I say that, obviously.
Well, one of the things...
There's someone giggling in the background, and I know it's Timmy.
Sorry, I thought of something, but it's... yeah.
Well, one of the things we're going to be doing, Gary, is I'm getting her a corner desk to go in there.
Yeah.
But we're going to keep her little desk in there and put that at the back of it so that when I've got spare time, I can sit in there and do modelling with her and teach her.
Yeah.
Because she started doing more models now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So that'd be nice.
Because her name's Kay, you could spell everything with a K. It could be like Kay's Craft Cave or something.
No.
That's why I was giggling. It's like you go to all the effort of like making a sign, and then you go, "Oh, hang on, can't hang that."
No. Julie says, Paul, I read that as hanging dog. I really need Specsavers. Yeah, I think so. Gino, I've had 4 days of 40 degrees, Mikey. Now it's down to 38.5. Yeah, that's not healthy, dude.
That's not good.
It's not good. TBG says army paints are cool.
Yeah. In fact, my wet palette is from my army painter.
Yeah.
God's sake.
Jim,
I didn't use it.
Yeah, Jim says, Mike, is that LMM YouTube channel, the man that drives trains around the UK whilst explaining how they work? I think I've seen through a link you posted. Yeah, it is, buddy. He's really good, to be fair. He knows his stuff. And he has his own fire engine that he drives around to shows and all sorts.
Yeah, so the disparaging, possibly sounding disparaging comments I had about the Bracket Factories channel, it's actually fascinating to watch. So, if it sounded like me having a go at him, I'm not. I'm just like, he's got equipment that I don't have, and I think he's doing a bloody good job.
You're just a little bit gel.
Well, I'd never heard of a near a car before. Oh, yeah, my scooter's nowhere near a car.
Oh yeah, are you getting that? What's the Italieri launching
the Vespa PX125?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I take it you're partaking of that.
Absolutely.
Go on, Tim.
No, I don't use army painter. I only have Vallejo, Timmah, and Citadel.
You can remove them from your torso now, Tim.
Thank you.
JT says, I remember people screaming into intercoms at Home Depot.
For about what?
I don't know.
Okay.
And he says there are 2 time bandits. I can't remember.
What the hell is the point of this piece?
And GM says, hang on a door. What did the door do?
If you need any holes drilling, I'm your man.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I've got a novel approach to drilling holes. If you want a hole drilling in a wall, I will go into the other side of the wall and come through the other way.
Yeah.
I find it's much easier on the cleanup.
Yeah. You did well with that.
Couldn't believe I'd done it, to be honest.
You're just lucky Marion wasn't sat the other side.
She was. No, she wasn't. She was downstairs.
And she heard something?
I told her.
Ah.
Well, wasn't exactly not going to notice it, was she?
Why is there a spy hole in my wall, Gary? Gary's glory hole.
I said, I don't know. A big boy did it and ran away.
It was Gary's glory hole.
Have we read that one?
Yes.
Oh, no, she didn't. No, we didn't. But yeah, Tiff says, oh, I do have some AK pens, brush cleaner, and chipping stuff. Matey.
Matey Lake.
Very good.
Julian says, true shell feeling introductory set of Army Painter Speed Paints pens has, for example, Orc Skin Green. Yeah. It's like, I think, let's just pick a random one from this stash here. Oh, and the first one I pick is Matt White.
Jim went to school with him.
To be
Green,
fair,
green skin.
To be fair, the other side of this particular coin is people that got into painting because of like tabletop wargaming and stuff, and then you being scale modelers are trying to explain, no, it's Dunkelgrun. Or, you know, what FS numbers are, or, you know, how one, you know, olive green is not the same as the 50 other available olive greens in the same range.
Actually, I concede you. Yeah, what you're saying is 100% correct.
Yes, John.
Like, you know, for everyone else, there's 50 Shades of Grey. For us, there's 40,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jim says, your bicycle was quite dirty. Good. What means is it being used like bicycles should be? Oh, that was a hard one to read out. Bob says, I watched LMM until he tried to be funny and just come across as idiotic. Fell back to my staple of Diesel Creek and especially Squatch 253.
Oh.
Never heard of them ones.
No, afraid not.
No idea what you're talking about. So
I
there you
think
go.
YouTube channels are available.
Funny paint names and stuff. You know how like Vallejo's Spanish, so it's got, you know, the Spanish name
Vallejo
and English.
Espanol.
Yeah, you know what? What was it? It was NATO green, I think. You know what NATO green is in Spanish?
Go on with due trepidation.
It's just verde otan, like green and then NATO backwards.
No, it's French for NATO.
Oh, otan?
Yeah, that's why they have it on the logo.
Oh, no, I always thought that was in case they came up behind a car and in the rearview mirror it said NATO.
It is NATO backwards though, right?
Yeah.
Good. It's four letters. I thought I was having a brain melt.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh well, there you go. I wasn't aware of that. Mind you, I didn't look in it. I just went, "Oh, that's NATO backwards." Silly Spaniards, and then went about my day.
So,
yeah. Adam's put the link into the FX 48 and 48 bundle. Do check it out. I think it was £39. Was it £39 for the 3 kits? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's reduced from £79 to £39.
Yeah. And for every bundle that's bought, they donate 100 Airfix flying hours to M4H, which they can then collect and turn them into kits.
oh, there we go. It's hard to read in the blue there. And Gary Waitrose isn't here, but you know, Organisation de Traité de l'Atlantique
Nord.
Yeah, so
makes sense. You know, it'd be backwards.
You thought the French were just being thick, didn't you?
No. Well, like it's the descriptor. So it's like, you know, a blue jacket in Spanish would be chaqueta azul. Like you say the thing and then the descriptor rather than in English where you describe and then name the thing.
We had a discussion about this in our Welsh class with the teacher, because in Welsh you do the same thing.
Yeah, in Welsh, jacket.
Yeah.
Well,
English is normally the outlier. Like everyone else.
Everyone else puts the cart before the horse.
Yeah, the conventions are pretty similar in a lot of the other languages, but yeah. Well, and on that, our destroyers being Spanish, you know, built by Navantia, the plaque on HMAS Sydney says, what is it? El Fantasma Verde. So it's the green ghost.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
And apparently English is the only language where we call pineapple. Apparently every other language, it's ananas.
It's something, pretty close to that.
I don't know. Yeah.
Just doesn't belong on pizza, that's all I know.
I've never had reason to ask for pineapple in another language.
I think we got it right with orange, though. Like orange, we call it an orange, and the Spaniards would call it a naranja.
Naranja.
Well, it's an orange.
We call it oren. We call it
Yeah, but
oren.
we
We can
don't
all
call a
agree that the
banana
Welsh are
yellow,
wrong.
do we?
Oh, it's so bloody
Yellow.
hard not to bring up politics at this point.
But you're doing well, John. You're doing well.
Breathe.
Pineapple.
Breathe.
Pineapples are the only fruit that doesn't continue to ripe after it's cut. Is that right?
I don't know.
They're a
that
vegetable.
could be right.
I believe
They're not a
once,
vegetable.
once a pineapple is harvested, it doesn't continue to ripen. Perhaps Julian will delve into the world of Wikipedia. That's what I seem to remember someone telling me years ago.
I've got a fun fact about pineapples.
Do it.
They're delicious on everything, especially pizza.
You're dead to me. I've actually got pineapple in my overnight oats, where it should be. See, it should be in there. I've got mango and pineapple. It just should not be on a pizza.
So pineapple in Welsh is pinafal.
Is it really?
Yes.
Welsh is an amazing language. It's got the weaknesses of both English and Spanish and the strengths of neither.
That's because it's older than all of them.
No, I'm just kidding. Got to put respect on the Welsh.
One of the oldest unchanged languages in the world. I think there's only like one or two that's older than it. Julian says, PMSL Nodge, I heard that reference, the bundle. It doesn't come with a shelf. Shelf not included on the box. If you ever tell us that you're ordering another lifeboat, Gary, I'm going to ring Dale and say to him, there's an order coming in from Gary Morris for a lifeboat. Write on it, shelf not included, please.
The chances of me ever ordering another floaty thing are very slim.
JT, hanging a door. Imagine the gallows for that. Viking send-offs. We've had many of them. Best one was a can of shaving. I take it that's shaving foam launched from a bonfire. It exploded all over a large pine tree. Very pretty. Not particularly safe though.
JT says, I wonder what crime the door committed. Crimes against architecture? I don't know, but it was an open and shut case.
Wow.
You load the gun, I'll fire the bullets, son.
TBG says, see, Mikey, you've got a reason to give her Airfix flowers.
Now, I had a very interesting conversation with my wife about Airfix, the new Airfix 1-to-1 flowers.
Yes.
Yeah, I said, there you go. Look, you can do some of that modelling. Second word was off. not even flowers.
It was a short conversation then.
It was a short conversation. I even sent her the link.
Ooh, on Veteranus Auction Group, they got 148th Snatch Land Rover. Airfix. Nice. After one then for ages. TBD says, John's got tool envy, eh?
Everyone's after Snatch, aren't they?
Well, funnily enough, the posters to remind people to clean their vehicles was the picture of an inside of a Snatch Land Rover covered in like rubbish and empty water bottles and everything. And at either side of it said, no one likes a dirty Snatch.
There you go.
You wouldn't get away with that now, would you?
Graceful.
Terrible.
They would never allow it.
Not to be uttered in public.
GM says, Mikey mentioned Chatterholics, didn't mention Hagrid. Where is Hagrid? That's true. He's in work. He's got a new job.
He's got a new job, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Right, this is not going to plan.
Um,
Why is this not going to plan? Because it's going to plan now.
Matthew says, Tim, the model-making sorcerer from the Holy Grail.
Some call me.
Let us
Tim.
not go to Camelot. It is a silly place.
Matthew, when one door closes, another one opens. You've got a poltergeist.
What bloody colours that's supposed to be? Come on, Revell, do proper
You're only
colours.
supposed to paint the bloody doors on.
Jim says, AK 3rd Gen features a colour named Decomposed Flesh. Yeah. I've got...
I've also...
It's so hard not to talk about politics at the moment.
Well, don't. You know the rules.
You're doing well.
Yeah.
Rules which must be obeyed.
For you, Tommy.
Or you shall go on the list.
Don't tell him, Pike.
Oh, there you go. Dead flesh. Oh, burned flesh I've got.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah. There we go. Jim says, AK 3rd Gen features a colour named Decomposed Flesh. Lovely. Tasty. JT says, if a modelling pen doesn't work, a good country song for you is Achy Breaky Heart. AK Breaky Heart.
AK Breaky Heart.
Cool.
It's trash.
Jim says 50.
Messages. What's going on?
Jim says 50 Shades of Grey, at least 100 Shades of Olive Drab. Yeah.
Right. It's my brother now.
52. Jim says, fair point, Tim. Renaming paints, all that really matters is, does it look right? Yeah. This is the great thing about being colorblind. There's a lot of colors where you can paint it whatever color you want, it'll still look the same. Which is a problem I had on that Humvee, because NATO brown is red brown, and I was painting it on top of NATO green. So whenever I put the brown paint on, it magically disappeared, and it just still looked green.
Well, it's working then.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I didn't see you at camouflage practice this morning.
Thank you very much, sir.
Everything all right, Gary?
Yeah. It's just I can't keep up with the flow of WhatsApp messages I'm getting at the moment, and this time they're not from Skippings.
It's all right. It's just the way you said, "Oh my God," when you came off the phone. I thought, "Oh God, his dad's died or something."
No, not yet.
Not yet. Optimistic about his chances, then.
Yeah, it's not looking good. No, there's a lot going on in the Morris household in the background at the moment. One thing and another. And that's before I even start getting on the Models for Heroes stuff that I'm...
Yeah.
But it'll all be sorted in the end.
You're a busy bee.
I don't want to be.
Rather be a bee than a bee not be.
Well, half a bee is philosophically, ipso facto, half not be.
Yes.
But half a bee has got to be. Yeah, I can't remember the next line. Something rather due to some ancient injury.
Yeah.
Eric, a half a bee.
Yeah. GM says, I know of 10 shades of olive drab, only 5 tins in the stash.
Would you believe the house phone's going off now?
Just don't go at no peace. Julian, is Gary's glory hole in the North Wing's dungeon? No, it's in his wall between his and Marion's room, which makes it even more suspicious. Julian says, oh no, other Gary, my mistake. Gino, Mikey, are you going to build a bouquet of Airfix roses for Kay? Don't put ideas in her head. Please.
Shit.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Another shelf is...
A wing has detached itself.
Another shelf has made the ultimate sacrifice for our entertainment.
Yeah. Those, well, stabilators at the back there, Gary, like I gave up on trying to make them pivotable. It's up to you. But I just thought it was just too much faff.
They don't line up.
No, not really.
So I got mine on, but yeah, I'm probably going to end up gluing them anyway because I don't like
fragile
them.
as all hell, aren't they?
That's going to snap.
Oh well, like I'm pretty
That's just going to
confident.
snap.
Well, it's not snagging on anything, but I don't need the playability and stuff, so I'm probably going to put a little dot of glue on the leading edge anyway, just to rejoin it to the fuselage.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. But I'll wait till I get the rest of it together.
We've got 36 people watching.
Just to zoom in on my quadrant for a moment. Just I'll show the viewers how much flash there is on these.
I know.
Oh, there we go. The amount of flash on the clear parts, it's just a bit silly. Yeah, like that that one there. That's the front lens for the. There's a name for it. Basically, the laser rangefinder. They call it something or other.
Yeah. Well, look at the flash on the air intake. Look at the flash on that.
Oh, I haven't gone there yet.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's like an entire piece.
Right, I've got them on.
David says, with that, at £39, remember you need to spend $0 to get free post. Yeah, so it's free postage when you buy the bundle as well, which is really cool of Airfix. GM says, Timmah, are you conversant with Spanish? You mentioned words very well. I only did school Spanish and forgotten it all.
No,
I'll be back in a sec.
I'm not. So my wife is, because her mother is Spanish, and then like grew up in Uruguay and stuff, and so she speaks like 5 languages, I think. But I'm trying to learn a bit. So do the Duolingo and stuff, and like when I answer the phone and it's her, you know,
Hola.
Yeah, so like, you know, hola mamá, ¿cómo estás? And all that stuff. So and then
which is no thanks, I gave it the office.
How are you?
Yeah, just how are you? And then she says,
shut up, you idiot.
She'll say like, muy bien tú, and I'd say like, muy cansado, which is very very tired. But yeah, so not really, but I'm learning. I can read it a lot better than I can speak it.
Yeah. Julian says, bizarrely, there's a pineapple on top of the trophy for Wimbledon. That's because it's a swingers club.
Oh.
They're all swinging the rackets.
Very hard to not talk about politics.
Oh, dear God. It's a bloody tennis match. Joe says, Timmah is correct on pizza. Pineapple and jalapenos on a stick.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good to me.
Matthew says, either the engine saved the Welsh language. Pretty much. I mean, it's still pretty much dying out, like, but Tiffany says, 21 likes, 37 watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, folks. Here's looking at you, Ian. 2 seconds. I have a phone call from the wife.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that'll do for the little buttons and boops and things.
Kay saying hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
There you go.
Okay, hope you're doing well.
Tim said he hopes you're doing well. Tim said he hopes you're doing well. Okay.
Hey, John.
Hello, yeah.
This loop, left-hand side of the ejector seat, is that the pull loop?
It would be.
So would that be black with yellow hazards?
Yeah.
Have a look. That's funny.
JT
It's not
says,
on
guess,
the 48 one.
guess the door got into a jam because it was
Hey!
free.
When it's a door, not a jaw. When it's a jar.
When it's a jar. Julian, best quote from Sandy Toksvig about her dad. Apparently, he said, in a French horse is chien. They have a different word for everything. It's very annoying. Yeah. In Welsh, it's cavall. Adam says, what did we make of the Timmah releases? And really, I've not seen them. That's what I'm making them. An unknown entity. What about you guys? Have you guys seen the videos or anything?
Have not.
Okay, so that's how it is.
Yeah, it's just like a little grab handle on the side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's actually a grab handle, whereas this is a loop.
Yeah, these are the same seats as the Hornet, by the way.
Oh, there you go.
We have Mark 9s in the front, Mark 10s in the back.
Fair enough. Well, I might take some creative license then. I'm pretty sure like that is at least supposed to be the pull handle, so I will paint it with the hazards, I think.
Yeah. It's your model, buddy. Do what you like with it.
Yeah, I know, but if I could learn something along the way, all the better.
You do enough learning, you. Joe says, I love airfix and the flower kits. Why not? I will stick to stupid photo etched ships and wife can do a rose. He's not enjoying that bloody model.
Yeah, that lever, by the way, that's not to eject. So that's the one in the middle, right?
See, now that's what I always thought was it was between the legs, but
yeah, so it is.
Yeah.
Right. That one there is to separate the seat, the life raft. Or this is a skew.
Yep.
A storage unit. It's got an oxy bottle and food and water if you land it in the water.
Yep.
So if you're not flying over water, I believe maybe it's the other way around. If you're not flying over water, you pull up that handle to disengage the skew from punching it with you.
Huh.
There we go.
So why do you think there's a... Do you think they've just gone like, well, there's not enough room to put it, but like it's something that is immediately identifiable? So like we want to give them something that they can paint black and yellow?
Yeah.
What
reckon.
what they've probably done is they've just used a generic molded ejector seat.
Yeah.
Rather than the specific one.
So now I've learned a bunch of things.
So here's another fun fact. So this is a banged up bang seat from a Mirage.
Yes.
Right. So if you see the headrest there, like without, the grab handle for this. So when you pull the initiation handle for this one, it comes down. It's got like a cotton blind that goes over the pilot's face as well to protect him on when it's on separation. Right. But you see the shape of the top of the seat without the gack in place?
Yeah.
Right. Now, if I go to here and the Millennium Falcon, same seat.
Ah, there we go.
On the original Star Wars movie.
Yeah. Oh my God, we are so far behind on chat.
I'll shut up. Oh, and one other thing, Martin Payton ejector seat, not ejection seat. So it's no word of a lie. If the OEM calls it ejector on certain bits of material. It doesn't matter if you call it an ejector seat or ejection seat. It doesn't matter.
Cool.
There we go. Bob says, Julian, I thought Shen was for French for dog. Patrick, my dad gave Mum plastic flowers once. He never made that mistake again. Wait, Rose, Revell is also doing flowers, laser cut, pre-painted wooden bits, and even come with scent bottle. Oh, that's nice. Alien says, Oi, Tiff, I was a good boy and I liked on my way in. JT, Little Supermarkets had an interesting ad on Facebook. They advertised panties, obscene looking donuts. Yeah, we don't need to know about that, dude. It's not really a thing for a family show. Julian, if you've got burned flesh, shouldn't you be calling 999? Not on here, Mikey. Tiff says, Waitrose, I've ordered one of those for me mum for Mother's Day. Wayro says, Tiff, they look very good, to be fair. Joe, sounds like Mr. Morris needs a personal assistant. Wife says, I need a PT job. Adam, mine did in fact snap. Ooh. Julian, one of my carers told me another had time off due to the death of 7 grandparents, and 2 are still alive. What? I think they may be fibbing. Adam, I've shared a photo of the gold used one coat in the Discord. Tim.
Oh, sweet. I'll have a look, mate.
Julian, Bob, I'm crap at languages, as you might have noticed. Bob, Julian, I used to cheat at work and leave instruction manuals showing foreign languages while pretending to read them. Near eidetic memory helped. I just memorized the English version. Adam, there's a lot of nice minis coming back. A few wheeled German World War II vehicles. Nice. Jim will like them because he likes German vehicles. GM, Timmah, fair call. Wife and family speak Korean most of the time. I usually watch with interest, and then shouting starts, and I'm not involved. Julian's put a link up to Timmah booth at Nuremberg video. Excellent. Tonka GR.1 says the handle is the manual release for the seat belts if they do not automatically release. There we go.
Oh, there you go. That makes no sense. It doesn't make much sense.
Nothing in this world makes sense anymore, mate.
Now, if you pull that lever, you're going to find yourself, without a seat and without a parachute. I don't see why it would be so accessible. Anyway, not a pilot.
Jim says Timmah shows off their new lineup annually at the Nuremberg show. Nothing they have for this year interests me. Oh. To be fair, the only thing that I was vaguely interested in with the Revell one is the leopard, and there's something else. I can't remember. But it was only a vague interest. Oh, I think it was a SR-71. But
Blackbird.
It was only a vague. It was just they look cool. It wasn't. Oh, I want to buy that. Wait Rose says, Timmah, is yours a German Tonka? They had Mark 10A seats, and the loop might be the service lead in the stored configuration before the pilot gets in.
That could be.
Who knows? That's a good question, though. It is the what is this boxing? It's the Revell, I think. And
it's the RF.
It's by Revell, but it's the 172nd Tornado GR.1 RAF.
Jim says, Bobby, I do the same with model kits. Impresses foreigners. Okay. Matthew, apparently when you eject from an aircraft, it compresses your spine by 4 inches. I'd be the same height as a Smurf then. Well, Jem should know he has used them. JT, John, any objections on ejection? The dingus to get you out of the thingus.
Yeah, well, it's better to have them than to not.
Yeah. Julian, that's the point, Mikey, they were thinking about the parents. I know, I got it. TVG says, so did Waitrose get judged at Nuremberg? Did he get found guilty? That's Tim. Jeff says, Matthew, it's usually 3-inch back compression on the older ejection seats. I survived 4 goes, but now the legs are hurting. So you're about a foot shorter. So you're about 4 foot nothing. Or 5 foot nothing. Tiff says, Matthew, don't mention the Smurfs around Gannyman. I bet she's hating the fact that she can't just kick me out anymore. She's not allowed. I can just picture her hand like cramping up and twitching over the mouse, trying to restrain herself. TVG says they are re-releasing the 135 SD KFZ 2505. Nice. TVG says 3 even. Ooh. Cool. I was thinking when I was watching them Whippet episodes last night, I wouldn't mind doing a Whippet again at some point. It was quite a nice model to build. I might do another one at some point.
So what you're saying is whip it good.
Whip it real good.
Doot.
Well, what I was thinking is, once we get to April, if we do another Whip It, we just start the builds over again.
No, because then we'll come back round to a
Third Whip It.
A biplane.
Waitrose says, no, not Aeroflot, Mr. Spellchecker, Aeroflug.
Aeroflug.
Right. Aeroflug.
Yeah. Matthew says, Mikey, my name is red. Is that the same as a red card in football? Oh, I don't know, mate. I'm not looking at YouTube. I think it's to do with how long you've been a channel member. Maybe.
Either that or it shows you're on Modders' hit list.
Oh, it'd be Andy's hit list now, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that, Andy. Usurping you there.
Are there decals to go in the cockpit? I'm forgetting.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Matthew's name is Gray.
Instrument panels and side consoles, yes.
Yeah, I've got all mine.
I just painted all my stuff.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Sorry, I meant Adam, not Andy.
It's very confusing today.
Andy.
Tiffany Lou says, well,
that just makes it worse what she's written.
Yeah.
where on my end? And she's a moderator in chief.
Yes. Moving along swiftly.
Julian isn't much better. He says, lucky he's not a pilot. If he ejected more than 56 times, he'd disappear up his own arse.
We've got 45 people watching at the minute.
When I was out in Italy, our
And 29
commander, the wing commander, he was a Harrier man, and he ejected a couple of times. One of the times he ejected into the Black Forest. So from then on, we just kept saying to him, "So you ejected into the Black Forest Gatto?"
So I'm not allowed to sort of do the tune for Walk in the Black Forest, am I?
No, you're not.
To be fair, that's been a rule all along.
Speaking of spine compression, apparently Hulk Hogan had his spine compressed like 3 or 4 inches over his career doing his leg drop finisher.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
That's wild.
In his acting career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't fake gravity. You know, even if it's, you know, like, well, it's not if it is, it's theater, but, you know, it's still athleticism and timing and all that stuff. There's no way to fake, you know, a 10-foot drop or something. But if you're like 6'7" and you're jumping up and landing directly on your tailbone for most of your career, like, dude had to have like 25 back surgeries or something.
Yeah,
I got a lot of respect for pro wrestlers and stuff, like just the athleticism and the storytelling of it.
Yeah. GM says, good night's rest, and I'm 6'1" tall. End of a busy day, and I'm barely 5'9". Always adjusting rear view mirror in the car downwards. Yeah.
And Tiffany says, Andy, you mean Adam?
You like doing Tiff's voice now, don't you? Steve says, oh, the joys of masking.
Only at weekends.
You don't always have to wear your gimp mask, Steve.
I like masking. And I don't mean in the gimp mask way.
You jumped in very enthusiastically then.
I quite enjoy, I find masking and decaling very therapeutic.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Then you need
I'm
to
not
build
good at either of them, but I do find them very therapeutic.
Are you going to build a Phantom at some point then?
Am I going to build a what?
Phantom. The Navy Phantom.
I won't do a Navy Phantom, but I would like to do an RAF Phantom.
Oh, I thought you liked decaling.
The RAF Phantom's got loads of stencils on as well.
Yeah. Patrick says, I'll be getting the two 132nd Jag SS and the Aston Martin. Gary's got an Aston Martin.
Yes, I've got an Aston Martin. I was looking at that this morning. I've got an Aston Martin DB5.
Yes, you have.
Is that James Bond's one?
Yes. Certainly, Miss Funny Fanny.
And he can position the rear bulletproof shield up and down and things like that.
Yeah.
Wait, Rose says, I wasn't allowed to fly in the Harrier, the T2 Harrier, because my legs are too long.
Yeah.
Ah,
right. Go for John this time.
Oh, sure. Tiff says, no, she didn't. She didn't say, oh, crap, I dropped my lenses. She said, I watched a match where someone's foot got turned backwards. I need bone replacing with cadaver bone.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do that with cartilage replacement and stuff these days as well. You can get basically like cadaver meniscus and stuff like ground up and just injected into your knee.
Yeah.
As a temporary thing, like your body will eventually wear through it, but yeah,
it's better than nothing.
Yeah, as someone that's been walking around,
Mary Shelley wasn't
his right
knee. The truth.
Yeah, it's not fun.
TVG says, didn't they offer to remove them at Waitrose?
If you'd have rejected, they'd have removed them.
Jim says at Timmah, yes, it is theatre and athleticism and also a lot of steroids.
Allegedly.
T-shirt ripping and all that crap.
McManus don't sue us. It's
used to be. So the physiques and stuff have changed over the years, but they don't really allow steroids and stuff now since the horrible incidents with like Chris Benoit and that. But
roid rage.
Well, that's what they blamed. I think it had a lot more to do with CTE.
Smacking chairs over each other's heads.
Well, that was back in the Attitude Era and stuff when they were doing chair shots and stuff. But Chris Benoit's finisher as well was a flying headbutt, which if people weren't in the right position or whatever, like he was jumping off the top rope and like going into a flying headbutt. So, I think it's got a lot more to do with CTE. That and like the death of Eddie Guerrero hit him really hard and stuff. But, I think it's got a lot more to do with like CTE and like mental health and stuff. But none of that was getting looked at back when I was a kid. I think it was just very convenient to say roid rage. You know, it's like no one really says that anymore.
Well, CTE wasn't. They were still in the stage where they were trying to cover up CTE, weren't they? In the NFL and things.
Oh yeah. It's deny, counter accuse, deny for sure.
Yeah. There's only when
Waitrose says at TBG, I think the general opinion was that in the case of using the bang seat, my legs would remain in the cockpit. Now, what happens to that for the viewers at home? These blue straps here get clipped onto around just above your just behind your cankles. And the first thing that happens before the seat goes up is you've got an explosive thing back here, and these they pull your legs back under your chair. So you got to think if the pedals are forward of the instrument panel. If it ejected, you'd be cut off at the knees. So these stirrups do that for you. And there's different sort of forms and different seats, but they all have like little blue straps with clips.
You know, that never occurred to me.
Yeah. It also
very
alarms and legs flailing around.
Yeah, they're astonishingly complicated devices. They're amazing.
Don't they pull the head back into the seat as well, so that your head doesn't flop around?
No, I think the pilot has to physically.
Yeah, so that's part of the drill. So if you're going to pull the initiation handle, you sit back with your arms, your elbows tucked into your ribs. And, yeah.
There you go. Steve says,
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. I'm building a 1/9 drone, so lots and lots of masking for all the different paint layers. Good lord. GM says, Mr. Evans, I'm too tall to fly in the Vampire and the Sea Venom or use the ejection seat. Knees are under the dash panel. Adam, we just had a Scottish player found to have died from dementia, gained from heading a football his entire life, basically. It's utterly bonkers how much damage it can do. Yes.
Bonkers. I get it.
JT says, TBG as bad.
It works.
As bad as my joke was declared, the remark about Nuremberg is sort of not right because JT, we discussed this the other day, dude. Don't do it again. You might not approve it, but our culture is different to your culture. TBG says it was cramped working in T48 cockpit, especially on the instrument panel, and that's without the ejector seat installed. June says CT chronic traumatic encephalopathy. For those who didn't know, progressive incurable brain injury. Yes, it wouldn't surprise me if I've got some mild form of that. The amount of times I've knocked myself out and things, doing stupid stuff. I think the last time I worked out, I've had at least 7 concussions over the years.
That's not good.
No, it's not going to do my brain.
I think you can get some time up.
Well,
no, I've pretty much never had a concussion. Like even when I came off that horse and got kicked, I didn't pass out. So it depends on what your definition of concussion is. Because you can have a concussion and not lose consciousness. Well, so I would call that having your bell rung. I've had my bell rung before, but
I've had both really. I think I've knocked myself out 3 or 4 times, and I've had a concussion about 7 times.
I've only done it
I've
once.
also had a brainstem injury as well, because I got dropped on the back of my head from 6 foot. Whilst I was
that was a good punch of mine, wasn't it?
Well, luckily I had my Kevlar helmet on, so at least it didn't crack me head open. But yeah, for like 3 or 4 hours I completely lost the power of speech. All I could do is go there. I couldn't get words out.
Sound like Welsh to me.
Yeah. My brother had a concussion like that. He got like shit whipped at gridiron training, and got slammed on the back of his head and stuff. And he was like barely barely able to speak, and then when he could, like, he just kept on talking about this girl he was talking to. So, he's been knocked out a couple of times, but I think it's one of those things. It's like you're either kind of prone to getting knocked out, or you're virtually impervious to it.
Yeah, and I think it depends on what sort of life you're leading as well, because most of the times when I got concussion when I was in the forces, so it's stuff like doing train exercise where I got dropped onto my head. Another one was I came off of, I was mountain biking in oh god, what's the bloody Capel where the army do a lot of their adventure training. They've got a track called the Red Bull track, and it goes all around the mountain and through the woods and everything. And I was riding a bike down there about 17 mile an hour, and for some reason the back end just started fishtailing on the bike.
Yeah,
and I just went straight over the handlebars and just bounced on my head down the path. Apparently, I don't remember. All I remember is feeling the back end going. That's it. I don't remember anything until I remember looking at sat up in a ditch, looking at my mate, going, "Why are you covered in blood?" And he went, "It's yours." And
was that the moment you're like, armor's better than jets?
No, that was the moment I went, okay, how are we getting down the mountain?
Yeah.
And he went, we'll have to walk without and push our bikes along.
You're braver than I am. I've got mountain biking gives me the heebs. The thought of having just too much speed, and then not only are you going to get like a real bad scrape, but you're also probably then going to throw yourself off the side of something which is falling away from you.
When Lee was a teenager, he competed in downhill mountain biking, and the bikes were only designed to go downhill, so they had to push the bloody things up the hills.
Yeah.
And he had so many injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll this is the gridiron. Thanks.
Luckily, I had a helmet on because I went over the handlebars and I just bounced vertically on my head, and then landed on my back. And as I stopped, the guy behind that was I was racing, messing around, he just managed to skid to a stop next to my head, and then he jumped off his bike and grabbed me and pulled me to the side of the track, and looked after me until I woke up.
And said, "No, Mike, armor is not better than aircraft."
Well, he was a recovery mechanic, so he wouldn't know any better.
But he did adjust your stabilizer wheels, didn't he? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was just the thing is though, right? I was cut open. All the left side of my body was all cut up, gravel burn, gravel rash, and everything. So that's where all the blood had come from: my left arm, left ribs, my left hip, and my left leg, and a bit on my neck and face. And I didn't even feel it. Even when I'd woken up, I wasn't in any pain. I was just conscious of the fact that I was bleeding and there's a lot of damaged skin and things. So then when we got back down to the camp, the medic had to sort of stand there. I had to stand there whilst the medic was picking bits of gravel out of my skin and things.
Yeah, forget that.
Yeah. And then they just said, tomorrow you're not allowed to go mountain biking, you'll have to go hill walking instead. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I hate abrasion injuries, man. It's like you see them after motorcycle crashes and stuff, and they got to brush you with steel wire brush to get the gravel out of the wound.
Yeah,
I'm surprised they let you go hill walking, to be honest.
Well, I was considering I'm frightened of heights, and I get vertigo.
It's just the fact that you'd had that.
That's because we were Remy, mate. We were made of tougher stuff than the RAF. I was driving home. Oh, we were coming back on the Sunday, and I had work. I was supposed to have work Sunday night, and I actually worked because I'd worked at McDonald's at the time. And I actually rang up work and said, "These are the injuries. I'm supposed to have work tonight. I've had this accident. These are the injuries I got. Do you still want me to come into work?" And he went, "Well, are you feeling up to it?" And I went, "Well, I wouldn't be offering. I would just be saying I'm going off sick if I didn't." I said, if you want me to go into work, it's fine, but just to make you aware, these are the injuries I got. And he went, okay, well, what you have to do is sit on the drive-through till so you're not near the food. I was like, okay. So it must have been a fright for anyone coming around the drive-through that evening.
Well, already, they're about to be frightened by the food, so it's all right.
Yeah.
Why is it on tornadoes? Whatever model kit you do of a tornado, the this part here,
yes,
never glues together properly.
Yeah, it's too thin, isn't it?
There's always a gap. You see that gap there?
Yeah, it comes apart as well really easily.
Yeah.
Wait, which part?
This part here.
The shoulders.
Oh,
the shoulders in front of the wings.
Yeah.
I must have got lucky with mine.
Yeah, same.
All right, smart ass.
Or they're just better modelers. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like I just got to clean up. There's a little touch of overhang there, but yeah, it went together pretty fine.
There you go. Adam says, can I say I'm really enjoying this build, seeing as I built it as my second ever. I'm like, hey, I totally done that in a weird way. Good man. Julian, good news. I'm not too tall to fly anything. Bad news, I'm too short to stay outside the bleeding cockpit.
Yeah.
Oh, good. John, if I'm building stuff in sections, what section would you recommend I do after? Because step 21, I'm going to end up knocking those little antennas off, probably.
Let's see.
I'd always leave antennas off till after you've painted them.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the antennas leave off. Because they're all very accessible at the end. Yeah, look, it's up to you. Are you doing air brakes up or down? And gear down? Like, depends what you want to do.
I don't know, because initially I thought I was going to do wings closed because of the size, but it's not that much different. Wings open.
No, it's not. Yeah, in this scale, it's
misread that. I don't know what's going on with my head today, but I looked at the instructions for the weight and I thought, how am I going to get 10 kilograms in there?
Oh, not 10 Ks.
Gotta go out and get yourself some. What is it? Tungsten.
Look at that for flash.
Yeah.
Tiff says, I've had a few concussions in my life, so I have.
Hey, when I was over in Ireland, by the way.
Oh yes, she's had a few. She says her first primary school. Her first primary school was running around and someone tripped me and I lost consciousness. Had a nice egg-sized lump on my head for weeks.
To be sure.
Yeah. To be sure. Top of the morning.
Just on that question about putting a weight in the nose cone.
Yeah.
What is the go-to method for that?
For me, it's this stuff.
Liquid gravity.
Yeah. Liquid gravity is literally, can you hear that?
Yeah.
Very tiny
balls.
Yeah, you hear that? Gravity.
Tiny balls.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep.
Do you know what I did instead of liquid gravity? I just bought a bag of shotgun pellets.
Yeah. Basically,
do you think these would work?
Yeah, if you can fit enough in.
You can get them in, yeah.
Because the only advantage over the smaller ones would be void space, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tend to use these as a primary, just fishing weights and stuff.
Yeah.
Bean sinkers.
I've got these as well.
Think of something completely different. I've got a load of them. Yeah, weights for tires.
5 grams.
Yeah. Trouble is, every time I try and need to use them, I can't get one of those in something like that.
Well, they are soft metal, so you can bend them and stuff.
I've never had any success bending them.
Huh.
I can probably just
bending it and things.
Probably just pack this
heat it up
as well. Pack the whole.
You're obviously a brute of a man.
Yeah.
That's it. Load in there, pour a bit of super glue on.
Look at that. Buckshot.
Actually, that looks pretty cool. And then if you put a couple in the nose or something.
Yeah, I'll just put some in the nose too, and then
bit of super glue,
and then close her up. Yeah, that'll work.
Excellent.
Why not?
Julie says, not had concussion that I know of, but have smacked my head on the ground numerous times and know it wasn't on purpose.
Oh,
I've had enough of this life.
Yeah. Bouncing your head off turf and ringing your bell like that is one of the more uniquely crap experiences. Like, that's never fun.
No.
So, GM says, Julian, the best seat is in the nose of an aircraft with a bombardier's view.
Actually, the best seat is right next to the black box. Because they always find the black box.
Almost always.
That's why it's up in the tail of a Herc, because it's the only bit that'll be recognisable after any crash.
To be honest, to quote David Gunston, the best seat on an aeroplane is at the back, because aircraft do not reverse into hills.
True.
That's right.
Anyway.
I have sat in a bombardier spot in a Aleutian 76, funnily enough, on the way to Diego Garcia. That was interesting. Weird.
Yeah. On with the comments so we can catch up again.
Nice.
Steve says, hi there. Hello, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Julian, falling down 3 flights of stairs and face planting a wrought iron grill in the front door when I was a kid was just one of them. Yeah, that probably did it.
That's the sort of thing Jakey does.
Tiff says, remember how I said I don't really like developing planes? Well, I now have a Eurofighter Typhoon in my Jatlam's basket.
I think she meant doing planes as opposed to doping planes.
Yes, she meant.
I built an Airfix Eurofighter, and what a boring build it was.
Yeah.
There's nothing to it. It's just a big triangle.
Jim says, GMs, yes, it is, Gary. Took a flight in the B-17 and spent most of the time in the Bombardier's seats. Tremendous view. Gem, I winced when someone on a high-speed motorcycle floors past wearing only a t-shirt, shorts, flip-flops, and I open it. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah. You just want to grab all and shake them.
No, they're just temporary riders. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Or squids. That's the other thing we call them.
Temporary humans.
Yeah.
Bob says, Tiff, confused for a bit, didn't think the Typhoon was linen covered as per World War I planes.
Oh, yes. I didn't specify to which Typhoon she was talking about.
Yeah. Jim says, GM, those motorcycle riders are the ones that have their remains hosed off the road because there's nothing left of them. Yes. Julian, so Tiff, nobody noticed? Well, except the 41 watching and Mikey, Shelfie, Nodge, and Tim.
You mean I noticed something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm bold of you to assume I'm noticing.
Yeah, how bold of you to assume he's paying attention?
Yeah.
Patrick says, same GM, saw one in Ballarat on a 1000cc on Monday. Yeah, not a good idea.
Would have been hot in Ballarat on Monday.
Yes, sir.
Timbo, did you want me to, I've got some scales here to measure at 10 grams as per the instructions. Do you want me to measure how many mixing balls would be 10 grams?
No, it's all good. I just packed it.
Okay.
Yep. I just, packed it. And
what you're saying is, don't worry, John, it's too late.
What does one weigh?
I thought about going and getting scales and stuff, and then I was like, look.
What did one weigh, John?
Ultimately, it doesn't matter.
It depends on what balls you have.
See if Tim guesstimated it.
Well, if you have a look at the void space in the nose cone and behind the pilot console, I packed that. So however many balls that is how many are in there.
Okay, That won't stop rolling. Stop.
Yeah, I dropped 2 onto the floor, which I'll get
Okay.
after the stream.
No, that's not. It's not even. It's not even detecting one mixing ball.
Oh, right.
Stop rolling. No, it's not.
Like it feels like it's got. It feels like it's got pretty good.
The good thing
maths.
that you were able to do with what you did, Tim, was you were able to stuff some in front of the instrument panel. You can't do that with liquid gravity.
Yeah, so the balls are big enough to not roll further back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I might have to get some fishing weights.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I got these from Ronin Games a while ago. Just a little thing of stainless steel balls for chucking in your paints, but they've mostly just been sitting there idle. So I'm glad to have a use for them.
Excellent. GM says, Jim, yes, agreed. Did enjoy watching B-52's air-to-air refuel from the K-35 tanker over Darwin.
I had a very interesting experience stood behind the pilots of a VC-10 whilst it was tanking off of another VC-10. And the sweat was dripping off these pilots.
Oh.
Yeah.
The amount of work they had to do to keep it where they needed to be. Very
Went up to with the Americans. They invited us up during an exercise to refuel some F-111s. F-111s didn't turn up, but we did KC-135 starfighters
Is that because they'd run out of fuel?
Broke on the ground or whatever. I don't know.
Because you've done what you normally do and turn up like right the last second.
So, changing the subject, how many balls is that?
I've dropped 10 into that lid of super glue, and it's measuring 5 grams.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. You can always just glue it to the table or something.
These aren't that accurate. They're kitchen scales, of course.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just fill the nose cone up with liquid gravity and then run some super glue in there.
Yeah, you need to bust out your crucible and your oxyacetylene torch, and then get yourself a block of tungsten.
Yeah. Julian says, Bob, I thought of that too. Also some World War II aircraft. Adam, liquid gravity and metal putty. Yeah.
Metal putty will do it.
Joe, Mr. Morris definitely needs a personal assistant. I don't need much pay, taxes, but I do like to eat.
I know it's been a bit chaotic today in the Morris household, so apologies for that.
Ian says, yeah, I used to do downhill mountain biking. Can't imagine doing it now. No.
Oh, blimey. I mean, I watched my son go over a 5-bar gate off the bike. You know, the bike stayed one side and he ended up the other.
Yeah. Julian worries about Gary shaking his tiny balls on camera. YouTube allow that kind of thing? Shocking.
Oh, they love it.
Bob, open frame aircraft were usually covered in Irish linen, apparently the best, and it was shrunk with cellulose dope. Coincidentally, most of my RC models are built the same way.
Yeah.
There you go.
Most of my models are built by a dope.
Joe says, Julian and concussions, you better get a second opinion. Yeah. Jim, question, does Revell offer a number of grams to add for the nose weight? Yeah, 10 grams.
Yep, 10 grams.
10 grams, it says, yeah.
GM, the Australian emergency...
412 American football fields.
The Australian Emergency Services call fast motorcycle riders temporary Australians have seen some terrible accidents. Yeah.
Yep.
Tiff says it's the Revell 1 Baron Spirit, which I've just learned from my uncle was my dad's favourite plane and model kit. There we go.
Well, there you go.
Julian, smacking the back of my head on concrete on a tile floor isn't in my top 10 of fun things to do. It is in my top 10 of things not to do. Paul says, I can't wait to see my son's face when we get home from school to see his door. Excellent. Jim says, nose weight at 10 grams. Experience has shown me it's best to double the suggested number of grams.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong there, Jim. But I don't know.
You could always put some under the cockpit or something, couldn't you? In the back of the cockpit.
I'll just look at it. As you said it, I could probably get one of those
weights in there.
Yeah, one of those. That's
it's going to make it so heavy now that it's going to buckle its own number.
Well, no, because what I'll do is if I put one of the 5 gram weights.
Yeah. Because it's already tail sitting before you've even put the front on.
Do I remember you saying, John, that these like the center of gravity actually is like this off, that when they're landed and stuff, they have to have the wings out? Do I remember that?
Yeah. So if say F111s, for instance, I know for sure that you can't refuel them with the wings folded unless you put a trestle under the arse. They'll be a tail sitter. So I'd imagine, because the center of gravity changes when you swing the wing. In flight, they use fuel pumps to move the fuel around to get the center of gravity all sorted. But on the ground, the fuel pumps aren't running. And yeah, if you have full to shut off, which you will be in any fighter jet, yeah. I don't know Tornado specifically, but I'd imagine any swing wing would be a tail setter if full.
The GR1s I've seen generally parked up with the wings folded forward.
There you go. I'm wrong.
With the wings forward. The F3s, I have seen them parked with the wings folded backward, swung back.
Oh, well, that's probably with the blue circle radar.
Yeah. Well, the F3s were fighters as well, so they didn't have the same bomb load, did they? That could have been.
Next question would be those air brakes, top side, either side of the fin.
Yeah. They would close unless you're trying to slow the plane right down at the end.
Yeah, they're not nominally open for some weird reason.
No, they're not normally open on the ground unless they're being worked on.
Yeah, sweet.
Julian says, when I was driving, if some Egypt sped past me, I said, speed on, pal. Hell only half full. Oh, hell's only half full. Probably overflowing by now. Yeah, there you go. David says, not good putting metal balls in glass bottles, John.
You remember.
Pro tip from David.
How can we ever forget, John?
How can we forget John's trip to the Robocop Bukkake party?
Well, look, so the better looking Marley, we were talking about his Mustang build the other day. He's doing a Timmah 32nd scale Mustang P51. So I was saying this is a really nice colour to use for zinc chromate, XF4 yellow green from Timmah. You'll notice it's got silver paint on it.
Yeah.
From the incident, because I was building a Mustang at the time.
Let's do these last few comments because we've got like a minute left.
Righto.
Joe says, problem with fishing weights for model weights is that they are lead, which is lighter than tungsten or liquid gravity. Yes. But they're also cheaper. David says, sat in the back of a hurt cockpit when refueling from a VC-10 tanker on way to the Falklands. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Julian says, David, Nodge is expert on that.
I admit mistakes.
When I was in the Air Cadets on annual camp, we got a trip to the local bomb range. A B-52D came over and dropped a full bomb load. Bloody hell.
Adam said, I nearly got killed by a couple of B-52s when I was gliding.
Adam says the Tornado had to be wings open on the ground. There we go.
Yeah. There you go. Right.
Julian, if the model has multiple engines, maybe weight in the engine nacelles in front of the main wheels. Yes. David, what the twin said. Adam, sorry, what the twin said. Why do I call him David? GM, Concorde has fuel in forward tanks on the ground. In flight, fuel moved aft.
Yeah, constantly. That's one of the main reasons Concorde had a flight engineer, so he could move fuel around.
Julian says, I think any swing wing would be forward on the ground to control low speed on takeoff. Happy to be corrected. Yeah, well, it'd be more to generate more lift on takeoff.
Yeah, on takeoff and landing, the wings would be normally fully forward. They usually practice swept wing approaches.
Yeah, wings open, flaps down, and things.
Yeah, the Cottesmore, they used to practice swept approaches flapless, and they come in at a hell of a rate of knots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
Cool. Oh, we're at the 2-hour mark.
There we are.
Well,
Yes.
I've almost got this on. I've got to do some finagling to get that to sit in there so I can glue it. But otherwise, yeah, cockpit's more or less done and weighted. So
I just need to spray the cockpit so that then I can put it together.
So I mentioned at the start I was putting in some these are airlines, flexible airlines apparently.
oh, they look good.
They're about that colour. So I stuck them in. I'm not saying you guys should, it's your model or whatever, but adds a bit of colour. So yeah, let's call that done.
Cool.
Oh, and I've got 12 grams in the nose. Let's see how that goes.
Excellent.
Well, I managed to put 2 bits of weight there, and I'll fill the nose with liquid gravity.
Well, if you put another one in the front, then you'd have 15 grams in there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I can't get one of those in the front, unfortunately. It sticks out too far, Mrs.
Julian says, great stream all. And Gino says, nice stream, guys. Thank you, buddies.
Yeah, apologies for all the interruptions, but that's the way things are at the moment at this end.
It's okay. We understand. John doesn't, but we do.
I understand.
I'm joking.
I know, close your stream, go on.
Yeah. Right. We're back to our 12 till 2 for the Humvee build with Wait Rose, I think, if he's not too busy. Thank you for joining us, and until then, it's Hulvar for now.
Ta-da!
You need to check yourself.